Mr. Wizard, great sage. I feel a different presence in this episode for some reason. Would you mind using your forces to identify what that difference is, my good sir?
It is a strange occurrence, a strange phenomenon has fallen over the What If series. It's some kind of strange event, some kind of devastating event. No, that's not the phrase. That's not the right phrasing. That's not the right verbiage. That doesn't roll off the tongue as well. Could it be catastrophic? Could it be catastrophic courses? No, that's not it either.
What could it be?
There's got to be something that rolls off the tongue. There's got to be something that rolls off the tongue.
Yeah.
I know what it is. It is apocalyptic activity. The occurrence of beings so powerful, they are beyond any realm of reasoning, beyond God's realm of reasoning. Having the attitude, having the sheer force of willpower, sheer force of force, the unstoppable force, the immovable object, everything that is apocalyptic activity. And we're here to cover that today. We're here to explore the beings that have been banned on this channel for attributing this strange phenomenon that one other being has been attributed. That one other being has been attributed. I feel since you summoned me into I feel that since you have summoned me into the What If series, these events have become more commonplace. They existed before, but now they're becoming more frequent. It seems like reality itself cannot take my existence, and as such, it's causing distortions, this apocalyptic activity. And we're here to explore those levels of distortion today.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is also... That is one of the greatest intros we've ever had, by the way. Oh, he's putting on the bandana. It's over. But today, ladies and gentlemen, yes, sir. But today, ladies and gentlemen, is also a very special day for a certain individual on the What If series channel. It's someone is turning big numbers, the same numbers. It's so good. The numbers are so good, they had to duplicate them. Your boy, Radio Raheem, the host of the channel, is 22 years old and young today. So yeah, thank you. Give a little applause going.
Since day one.
Since day one, man. A1 since day one.
Since day one.
Wow, 22 years young. I mean, where has the time gone, Mr. Wizard? I mean. But yeah, today is my birthday, and what better way to celebrate my birthday with this guy here talking about these topics, especially the apocalyptic activity. You heard the man. You heard the wizard. Enough of the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Comment down below. Happy birthday.
Drop it in the comments. Hit some likes.
Happy comment down.
Birthday like. Let's get some birthday subscriptions.
Let's get 22 of them. Yeah, let's get 22 birthday comments. But aside from that, thank you, Mr. Wizard. Appreciate that intro. Appreciate what you said to me off camera. Appreciate the birthday wishes. Much appreciated. Now, without any more, actually, one more thing. There are affiliate links in the description down below. Check those out. As per usual, you know what to do. Check those out. See if any of them interest you. Without any more distractions or disruptions, let's get into this apocalyptic round table activity. Yes, sir. Mr. Wizard, would you actually, you know what? I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to share my screen. and just give everyone a visual of what this
Yeah,
apocalyptic activity is. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the apocalyptic activity roundtable. This is the people, like Mr. Wizard has stated, that we have had to ban off the channel. And I still think Yami needs to be on here from Black Clover, but we're not going to talk about that today.
Yeah.
But
we'll cover why Yami ain't on here.
yes. But as you can see, you got people like The Mask, The Watcher, Squirrel Girl, Beyonder, the one above, you know, the list goes on, right? You see Ben 10 in the back, Goku and Superman. So that's who we're kind of talking about today. Mr. Wizard. Who you want to pick out first, bro? Like, I mean, there's so many. Like, who you want to just pick out why we had to bring them to the apocalyptic activity roundtable, sir? Why?
You know what? I feel all right. I'm gonna save her for last. I'm gonna save the inspiration for all of this for last. I'm gonna save her for last. I'm gonna cover the Mask first. I'm gonna cover the Mask. Yep. Quite possibly the most broken out of all of these guys. Mm-hmm. Why is the Mask banned? Simple reason. No, you know what? It's not just the Mask. It is any character who has Toon Force. For those who are unaware, Toon Force is the ability to do literally anything as long as the person doing it finds it hilarious. That's how Bugs Bunny is able to do everything that he is able to do. That's how the Mask is able to do everything that he is able to do. And you want to know what makes him even worse? He is immune to the power of the writers. Because he has Toon Force, he is effectively immune to the power of writers, i.e. gods that created him. They are not able to do anything to him.
That's a shame, bro. Why did they do that?
That's just how Toon Force works. Literally, Bugs Bunny becomes the writer in the Looney Tunes cartoon.
Doesn't make any sense.
They are like people who have Toon Force are just able to break reality itself. They are reality. Mm-hmm. It's ridiculous.
It is crazy. Like I remember that. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Like it's just ridiculous. Anything you throw at him, he's just able to say, "Yeah, no, that didn't do anything to me. That didn't hurt." Like take a bullet to like a shotgun blast to the chest. He is able to just say, "That tickled, man." Getting written out of existence, he can just say, "Hey, what you doing there, Mac?" Like look over the writer's shoulder and just be like, "Hey, what you doing there, Mac? Oh, hey, nice drawing. Hey, what you doing?" It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the Mask. I remember that episode. We were trying to defeat him, but obviously there was no way we could. But someone else, bro.
Yeah.
That I actually one of my favorite characters actually from probably one of my favorite Soul Ground characters, Beyonder, bro. That's one of my. He is a villain, a ruthless villain. Beyonder was by far my favorite. He was like too powerful, like too much. To the point where everybody's like, okay, Raheem, you could never, ever bring him. So he definitely should be in here because of what he's able to do. And then we got to talk about Antipops, bro. We brought Antipops. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. Ridiculous.
Where my sticky notes at? Where my sticky notes at?
Bro, could he control like dimensions or something?
He could destroy. He could break reality to the point where he just just break reality to the point where regular show just started becoming storyboards.
Ridiculous. Oh my gosh. And then
literally just break the entire plot and reset the whole show back to episode 1.
Like, so we can't kill him. We were like, okay, we can't kill him because he's too powerful. And then, of course, I actually hate this one. Squirrel Girl. It does not make sense to me why she was able to defeat Galactus simply by luck. That is a cosmological concept. You do not defeat a cosmological concept by luck. Marvel, Explain.
She's just lucky. She's the unstoppable force.
No.
She is the
Wait.
force.
What happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Galactus is that immovable object, Mr. Wizard.
Well, clearly he's not immovable because the unstoppable force beat it. Clearly he's not immovable because he couldn't stop Squirrel Girl.
That's ridiculous, bro. How tall is Squirrel Girl? Squirrel Girl's like, how tall is she?
If I had to take a wild guess, like average woman height, she might be like 5 foot something.
Let me check.
All right.
This better be good.
Why are you doing that? I'm gonna cover a character that it personally hurts me that is on here. And no, not him. We'll get to him in a minute. We'll get to him later. Alucard. It hurts me that Alucard is on here.
Yeah.
But I will acknowledge that he is broken. All right, for those out there, look up the Schrodinger's cat. Look that up. Like literally just a cat inside, because the concept of not knowing if a cat inside of a box with poison ready to go off, not knowing if that cat is alive or dead until you open that box. He is that concept. He is neither alive nor dead. Huh.
Oh, I remember the episode, but I just found the Squirt Girl is 5'3", bro.
She is shorter than Radio. She is just barely shorter than Radio Raheem.
On my birthday, bro. A shot on my birthday, man. How dare you?
No one's immune from getting blasted. Nobody's immune.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. But yeah, just so you know, I'm nowhere near 5'3". Just so you know, he's obviously just playing, right? Yeah. But yo, I remember that episode. Was it Alucard? Alucard.
Yeah, Alucard.
Yeah, I remember that he was like neither alive nor dead. I was like, well, what is he?
He just is. Like he's just that concept of the in between. He's neither alive nor dead. And even before he became the Schrodinger's cat, he was already broken. He was already ridiculous. His regeneration basically came from all the souls that he has consumed. And because he was actual real life Dracula from like the 12th century, he has like billions of bodies to his name, meaning he has billions of lives to play with. Like he can die a billion times and still be okay. I look at it's just ridiculous how there's effectively no way to kill Alucard before he becomes the Schrodinger's cat, but then after he becomes it, he's even more unkillable. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
I remember that episode. That was insane. We could not kill him. I was like, there's gotta be a way. There's gotta be another way. Bro. Ooh.
Yeah.
Who's the was it Zed Millennium Mon?
Yeah, Zed Millennium Mon.
Oh,
dear God.
I remember that. That was recent. That was like a month ago. Or maybe 2 months ago. Oh yeah. That one actually made me mad because it was like, oh, how dare you bring him here? Or them, or whatever it is.
Yeah. Like I did not know when picking him that in his base form, not even his most powerful form, he could already shift reality just by existing. Like he could already warp reality just by existing. And all of his base attacks already screw with the timelines.
Ridiculous.
Screw with timelines, create timelines, trap people in timelines just to destroy them in said timeline.
He's probably the second most dangerous one, to be honest with you, out of this entire table.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah. He is definitely He is definitely one of the worst folks we brought on this table.
Yeah. For sure. Ooh.
Jeez.
I remember Ditto. Yeah, I remember Ditto.
Ooh. Yeah, yes. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Like Ditto effectively being able to transform into anyone on this table. Like being able to transform into anyone on this table, transform into the table, transform into apocalyptic activities itself just by staring at it. He is pretty ridiculous.
I don't think no one is weak on this table. That's the reason why. Nobody is weak.
Well, you might be able to argue Squirrel Girl because her best tool is luck.
Yeah.
And with the case of this guy right here, the Watcher, it's not really that his destructive power is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's more that because he is the Watcher, he is the person in charge of watching over the universe itself.
Yep.
He's not allowed to die. Like he can effectively just say no to death, which I still don't know how that makes sense. What do you say to the god of death? Not today. That is not how that works.
Watcher, bro. That's one of my characters. I'm gonna own him, bro. I'm gonna own him. Any characters I've beaten you with, I'm gonna own. Oh, but we gotta talk about. We were talking about Beyonder, but an interesting character that I actually didn't know much about before was the Living Tribunal. I actually enjoyed learning about him. Living Tribunal was actually pretty cool.
Yeah. Like him, Beyonder, and the Presence. They were like the first couple of guys who when they got introduced, we were starting to think like, okay, we might be like, okay, these guys are pretty strong. I don't think there's anything that we can actually do to beat them. I don't think there's any character that we brought before could actually beat them because they're kind of way beyond over the top.
I think the one above all and the Presence was like our deciding factor of, hey, let's slow down on this on these divine soul ground characters, on these cosmological concepts, because that's when we started realizing
like they were. Yeah. Like that's when the ball started rolling, and it didn't hit its crescendo until we got to her. But you know what? We'll get to her. We will get to her.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, Jarryd Logan. Remember him?
Yeah, my boy, one of my favorite anime series. Go watch Gurren Lagann, the Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. I have seen stuff that argues that this dude is galaxy level, and to that I respond, no, he's not. This man is casually tanking big bangs, plural. Multiple big bangs at once. Still fighting. Yeah. Not just one universe, not just the strength of one universe coming into existence. Two universes coming into existence at once.
We're here.
Literally just getting thrown at him. Yes.
Hey, wait.
He's able to tank that.
Let me just grab a galaxy real fast right here. Just throw that shit. Let me grab another one.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Just takes it, just eats it. He's like, hey, that tickled.
Yes, he was able to take that through sheer willpower, act like it wasn't nothing. Like it kept fighting like it was nothing, taking attacks from the past, the present, and the future all at once, like it wasn't nothing.
Ridiculous.
That is not galaxy level. That is not galaxy level. That is way beyond that. That is ridiculous. Yeah, I brought this man up against Samurai Jack, and I just felt so bad. I just felt so bad because there was nothing that he could effectively do.
It was Afro Samurai and Samurai Jack. I remember.
And it's not just the mech itself. It's not just the mech itself. The people piloting this mech are ridiculous. They were able to stare into the abyss, have their consciousness completely broken and spread across every plausible reality. And they were able to get that, and they were able to they were able to come back to their senses through sheer willpower. Their consciousness got spread across every plausible reality, and they gained back their consciousness through sheer willpower. That is ridiculous.
Cosmological
they stared into the abyss and just said, "Not today, not today."
Oh, who's next to Jean Grey? The interesting looking guy.
Ooh, Zeno.
Yeah. I barely remember him actually. With him.
Y'all brought him on this was just before I came in. Y'all brought him on a couple of times before.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
This man is ridiculous.
Yeah. I remember.
The creator of the Dragon Ball universe. The creator of the Dragon Ball universe, of all 9 universes, just casually snapping them out of existence. Not even snapping them, just casually in the middle of the tournament of power, just being like, okay, you lost the tournament, bye, and they're just gone. Their entire universe is wiped out in the span of seconds.
Yeah, just throwing galaxies. That needs to be a shirt. Throwing galaxies.
All right, Teespring or whoever is out there, get a shirt. We'll get on you with the shirt of just one of us throwing a galaxy. Of just Radio Raheem throwing a galaxy at me.
Just like an animated version of me just throwing a galaxy, just.
Yeah, the apocalyptic activity. That's the shirt.
Oh yeah,
that's the apocalyptic activity shirt.
Apocalyptic activity, and then it's like me throwing a galaxy at you. It's like apocalyptic activity, and then I'm throwing a galaxy at you, just like holding it, and it's like galaxy is like right here, just like sheer force. And you have your whatever you have like your defense mechanism. You're just like, I'm ready.
All right, back to Zeno for a second. Like the worst part about Zeno, he is literally just a child. Like he has the mentality of a child. He views he created the universe, or he created the tournament of power, just basically banging his toys together. Like literally him playing with an alternate version of himself. Just them watching the tournament of power play out, just like they were banging 2 action figures together just to see what happens.
2 action figures.
That is terrifying.
That is
like
horrendous.
You know Andy from Toy Story? Yeah. Just take him on a cosmological level. Literally the same terrifying stuff.
That's ridiculous.
I don't want to play with you anymore. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Galaxy.
As he just destroys a universe.
Galaxy ended. But we got to talk about that girl, Jean Grey, the Phoenix.
Wait! Before we do her, I'll do the quick caveats right quick.
Okay.
All right, Goku and Superman. They are also not necessarily on the table, but they are affiliates of the table because of just their sheer ridiculousness, and because, well, everyone has seen them in versus battles. Everyone knows who would win if anybody goes up against them. Goku is the guy who can bust past any limit, and Superman is the man who doesn't have any limits to begin with. Like, it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. That's why they're on that table. That's why they're on that table.
They're not members. They're not members necessarily. They're like colleagues, right? They're business partners. So they're not in the same business, but they're business partners. Does that make sense? Business partners of the apocalyptic activity.
That's the apocalyptic activity. Like, that's the dinner table. They're like those cousins that like sit at the counter and eat, or those cousins that like stand by the door still eating.
Yes. That's almost everybody. So we have
That's everybody except the big two.
The big two. Okay. So let's talk about the big two. Who do you want to start with first, Mr. Wizard? Let's start with the Phoenix Force, because I feel like we need to save the other person for last.
Yeah. Raheem, people are, I'm assuming, I imagine the people have asked, have seen the wars that we have had together and just wondering, how did all of this start? Like, how is this conflict, like, where did this wizard come from and why is it? Well, I'll answer you, dear viewers. Raheem summoned the great sage equal to heaven to help him bring down the Phoenix Force. The Phoenix Force being held by the comic book god himself. He brought me on there to try and bring him down. The Phoenix Force is just completely ridiculous. It is just completely ridiculous. Now, granted, Raheem did bring the Phoenix Force on here, and he did lose.
Which I still don't understand.
But because the Phoenix Force is just a concept. It needs a vessel.
Sure.
It needs a vessel. Enter Jean Grey. The literal definition, the literal Marvel definition of unkillable.
Yes.
She's not called a Phoenix for nothing, folks. She will keep coming back.
She cannot die.
She will keep coming back, and she has the power of an entire universe. She has just the power to destroy the universe at her fingertips. Like, it just got so rampant. Like, her presence just became so rampant on the channel that we just had to lay that. We had to, like, before it was called the apocalyptic activity, it was called the Jean Grey clause. It was called the Jean Grey clause. Specifically, that no matter what, nobody here could bring in the Phoenix Force, could bring in Jean Grey, because it's just ridiculously because she is just ridiculously unkillable. Mm-hmm. This is a table that she built. This is a table built upon her blood, on foundations of her bones that she continuously regenerates from.
Bro, Jean Grey was ridiculous.
Jean Grey is completely ridiculous.
Yes.
And now, the one that hurts the most. The one that hurts the most. Raheem, who's left? Who's left?
Well, Mr. Wizard, if my eyes don't deceive me, it's that boy, Ben 10. Yes, sir. That boy. Let me just say.
Judas.
I was just going to say, we made a whole episode about Ben 10. Just Ben 10.
Started as the theme song went. It started when an alien device did what it did. It stuck itself upon his wrist with secrets that it did. He is no ordinary. He's got superpowers. He's no ordinary kid. It's Ben 10. It hurts. It hurts. He was my ace in the hole throughout. He was my ace in the hole throughout this entire series. But you know what, Raheem, explain your actions explain exactly why he is banned why he is on the apocalyptic table.
So if
the
I
apocalyptic
recall,
activity table.
if I recall, Ben 10's superpower is not actually him per se. It's that dang watch. Apparently, from what I remember, and correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Wizard, that watch can literally destroy the universe. And I'm not to say that none of these other characters can't do that. A lot of these characters can. But the difference is Ben 10 does it a lot. Like, he just does it. And, like, you can't stop it. Like, there is no, like he's like that limit. Like, you can't just outmaneuver, outpower him because he literally controls the universe. Not just the Infinity Stones, not just, time. No, like, everything, bro. When I say everything, I literally mean everything.
One alien is all it takes. One of his aliens is all it takes. Alien X. Alien X. A celestial sapien. Able to just, if it would not breach copyright, I would show you guys the scene where a universe just completely collapses on him. And Alien X is just standing there. Like, the universe just collapses, and he's just left in a completely white void, just standing there. And he responds to this by just creating by just copy and pasting the exact same universe. All the same, the universe, everything in it, the exact same details, everything down to the most minute frame. He was able to just completely create a new one, not reset,
ridiculous,
not go back to where it wasn't destroyed, make a carbon copy. And that's just one alien. That's just one. He was also able to, in an alternate timeline, he was also able to, that's just his most powerful. Like, his basic, the first alien he ever transformed into, Heat Blast, the baby version of him, is able to cause supernovas. The baby version of Heat Blast. And that was the first alien he ever transformed into when he was 10. Another one of the OGs, way big. He is able to launch energy attacks that are able to, he is able to damage a being made out of pure energy. How do you do that?
Cosmological concept.
Ben 10 is the most broken character. No, wait. I forgot. Alien X, normally Chrono Sapiens do have limitations. They have 3 personalities in them, and at least 2 of them have to agree to do an action. The voice of rage, the voice of love, and the voice of reason. Inside Alien X, Ben was able to convince the voice of rage and the voice of love to just give him full control of Alien X, not even have to run by anything by them. He was just able to get complete control over it. He was able to convince them. So now there is no limitations to him. He is just broken.
And
the biggest broken thing about...
Go ahead.
The biggest broken thing about the Omnitrix itself is its claw, is its what is it called? What is it called? It's what is it? It's claws, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
It will not let its user die. It essentially will not let its user die. Ben held, in the last act of bravery, Ben held a Big Bang in the palm of his hands, like in his normal human form. That would reasonably kill a person, would it not, Raheem?
Of course.
Holding a Big Bang in the palm of your hands when you're just a normal human.
Oh my goodness.
That would reasonably kill a man. But because of the Omnitrix failsafe, I remember the word failsafe,
mm-hmm.
It essentially just divided all the damage that Ben would have took. Like divided that damage between all of the aliens within the Omnitrix, all of those species, until it was enough to let Ben live. Until enough damage was divided that Ben could live.
That's a lot of division.
You can't even cut off the Omnitrix. If the Omnitrix were to get cut off, it would just reattach itself. It's forever bonded to him.
Forevermore. That's why this dude is the most dangerous character on this roundtable. I would say Zed Millennium Mind, but the fact that Ben 10 literally, like you just said, this kid holds the Big Bang just casually in his hand. And I know some of these other characters can do that, but the difference is Ben 10 is human. And like you just said, the Omnitrix reattaches itself even if it gets cut off. So it's like a never-ending process of power.
Yes. Also, what also separates him from a lot of these characters, a lot of these characters are aliens or can be defined as aliens.
Mm-hmm.
The Omnitrix can scan it. The Omnitrix can scan it, take its DNA, and transform into it. Jeez. And with the ultimate feature, become the absolute best version of something. He could take the DNA from Goku or Superman and become the absolute best versions of them and immediately know how to use all their stuff. Not even have to train for it, immediately know how to use all of their strongest attacks. He could transform into Cosmic Armor Superman. He could transform into Ultra Instinct, Super Saiyan Blue, whatever new form of Goku they're going to come up with.
He can transform into Z Millennium Mind?
Theoretically.
The Watcher?
Theoretically. The Watcher is an alien. He could transform into Anti-Pops.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap. It's just a wrap. That's why he's a fraud. You're not even at that point. You're not even a cosmological concept because we can't concept what you are. I can't even describe you, bro. Like that's how powerful you are. I can't even describe you, Ben. I can't describe.
Y'all have seen the Wizard's downward spiral. Ben 10 was my go-to kit, was my nuclear option. In case anything went bad, in case any invader brought in the strongest character that they could, I at least could always fall back on Ben 10. But then Mr. Raheem and this divine conspiracy had to take it all away from me. And the banhammer had to come down. The banhammer had to come down. The apocalyptic activity table was the house that Jean Grey built, but the apocalyptic council itself was founded by Ben 10.
Yes.
They were all brought together.
Yes.
Like Jean Grey essentially built the Hall of Justice, but Ben 10 was Superman bringing everybody together.
Mm. He even brought Superman, who brought everybody together. Basically,
Apocalyptic activity.
bro.
Apocalyptic activity is a feeling, not a lifestyle. It is a mood. It is the ability to just be able to take on divine beings. It is just that ability. Whether you are a divine being yourself or you are a mortal being who has the ability to take them on.
Mm.
It is an attitude.
Well said. I could not have said it better. I'm paraphrasing, but you said, wow, these people aren't necessarily just, they're not just, like you said, cosmological concepts. They're not divine beings. A lot of them, just about everybody, is above that. That's why they're here. They make divine beings look like superhumans to what actual divine beings are to superhumans. That's what they do. They make divine beings what divine beings look to superhumans as and mastodons. That's ridiculous. And then
They
Ben
are
10,
the one that stand above all.
huh?
They are the ones that stand above all.
Oh yeah. It doesn't make sense. But here we are.
BT Dubs, why Yami is not on this list? Because he is a mortal and can be killed. Like he is a mortal and can be killed. I just saw last episode of Black Clover. He got beaten by a dude made out of bone. He got beaten by a gravity dude and a dude that controls bones. He can be beaten.
You lied. You lied to me. This man
there has to. Yes, this man can cut through dimensions.
Yeah, exactly.
But it still wasn't able to kill the dude whose power is gravity. It still wasn't able to kill him.
Apocalyptic activity roundtable, ladies and gentlemen, will definitely increase in numbers as time progresses. But yeah, we have our founding. This is
the main table, right? This is the main table right here. There might be, a kid table. There might be a kid table. There might be a counter where the cousins be eating at.
Mm-hmm.
There might be, there might be a picnic table out back there might be a picnic table out back where your cousin Cletus be throwing fireworks, that kind of family reunion.
So yeah, these 17 characters.
This might not be the only cosmological table out there.
Very true. Yeah, these 17 people or individuals or these 17 cosmological concepts are here to stay. I don't think anyone's going to get kicked out. I don't think you can get kicked out. Like once you're in, you're in. Like I don't think you get the only way you can get kicked out is if you are just absolutely ridiculous. Which Ben 10 low key is there, but he founded it. He's the founder of it, so he has to stay.
Yeah,
but
with all right. So folks who can come off the table. Like, it has to be specific. Like, it has to be specific forms of characters. Like, a specific version of Goku or a specific version of Superman weaker than Cosmic Armor Superman. Like, one of it, like, first appearance Superman.
Yeah.
Or Frieza Saga Goku. Like, that kind of specification. Or in the case of the Gurren Lagann. It has to be like it has to be the original Gurren Lagann, the very first form of it, that little tiny drill dude. But the rest of these dudes, nah. But there's no limit. There's no such exception to them because they were just powerful straight off the bat.
Yes, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an excellent way to spend my birthday. This is actually really nice. The fact that it landed on a recording day is epic, and the fact that we actually get to explain for the first time ever a visual of apocalyptic activity roundtable. So they are here to stay. Yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoy.
Props to Radio Raheem for coining the term.
Oh, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Oh, did I make it up, really?
Yeah, you coined the term when describing when I fell into villainy, when I fell into this quest to bring light to the universe. You dubbed it as apocalyptic activity.
I was like, bro,
this apocalyptic activity that you yourself have brought on.
Wow, I forgot about that. But yeah, you were exhibiting apocalyptic behavior, and when you exhibit that, I have to acknowledge it.
Raheem, you brought me on to bring balance to the universe.
And now you're trying to destroy it. And now you're trying to destroy it. Look how far you've grown.
This is all on you, man. This is all on you, man.
This is not my fault.
This cosmic dust. This cosmic dust is on your hands.
It's in my hands.
The genie has been let out of the bottle, and now you're responsible for what it does.
Dang it. I made a boo-boo. But, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the conclusion of this birthday episode, I guess. Mr. Wizard, would you mind taking us out? I must continue to do my 2 because your boy is 22.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear some birthday wishes from my boy Radio Raheem down in the comments. This man is the heart and soul of the What If series. So declareth the anime wizard. Be sure to hit them. Be sure to comment birthday wishes. Comment who else you guys want to see in the What If series. Maybe they might end up on the apocalyptic activity table. Maybe, we don't know. Be sure. The affiliate links are down below. Be sure. Put some pressure on that notification bell, on that subscription box, on that like button, and be sure to subscribe to the What If series for more apocalyptic activity.